Hey guys, and welcome to my very first tutorial. This tutorial is about the animal cooker that I have designed. There's two versions here. This one looks a lot more compact, but trust me, that one's more compact. The reason this one's looks more compact is because this one has levers instead of buttons, so it saves up a lot of redstone space. But the difference between that one and this one is that one over there does not include the option to go in like that. And yeah, that's basically the only difference. And also the water on top of here, found out you don't need that. The reason I didn't add the option to go in there on this one is because then that would mean I needed 3 buttons. Not only making this bigger, but then it wouldn't look very good having 2 buttons on one side, or maybe one here. Oh, yeah, it wouldn't look good. Let's go ahead and show you how this works. So this works. When I was designing this, I was putting in mind that I wanted it to work with pigs. Okay, so click this button and it will kill them. Yeah, I wanted this to work with pigs the most, since there's no really good way of killing the pigs at the moment. See, the reason I don't need to go inside is because I just could collect it from here. Now I was thinking, then how do you fill up the dispensers? Well, you could just go around, really. It's not that much of a hassle to just go around. If you really don't like going around and seeing the redstone, then you should add this. But that's only an option. And so yeah, as you can see, you could collect the pork chops here from what we just saw. Now this also works with cows, mushroom, and even chickens. So that's good. Basically, this is the version 2 of my design, because the first version was the one that I built in a Mishcraft server, but that one didn't do very well. This one is a lot smaller and it works a lot better. So you click on that and it kills them all. Okay, now we can get rid of that egg. This lowers down floor so you can get the items there and some arrows. Pretty good. One of the things that I had to change from my original design is that this button would lift up the floor and start shooting. I had to change that because pigs were one block high, so they were able to actually go under there into the water sources. So when you lift up the floor, they would drown there, and that's why I was getting the uncooked pork chop. But yeah, okay. So for this design, you're gonna need quite a few things. The only expensive thing, I guess, was trying to get arrows, but like I said before, if you have a skeleton spawner, it's not that hard to get that many arrows. Okay, so let's start out. I'll build it right over here. This will be available for download. Okay, so first thing, you have to make a hole like this. Pretty much just make a 3 by 4. If you, yeah, make a 3 by 4. Oh, not that. And then 2 deep. Now right here, and I'll show you. Right here. No, you know what? So if you're gonna be facing that way, on these 4, you will put sticky pistons, and yeah. Then I'm not gonna build the whole redstone right now. Just do that for now. What I usually do is just do that right here. Just dig 2, so I don't have to dig these 2 out. Okay, put in the redstone, and then you put some redstone repeaters like that, both sides. Okay, now next thing to do, now that you have all that wiring there, cover it up just so that it doesn't get destroyed, because I have made a mistake of not covering it up and lava goes in there. Okay, so these are the four blocks that are gonna stand up. That one, that one, and that one. So on the other 3 sides, like that, this side, that, you're gonna put 1 block in each. Maybe one in the corner if you really want to. Then you're gonna put a half slab on each one, just like the one before. Now, 2 blocks away from this one, you're gonna put a block here and here. Same on this side, pretty much behind the half slab. This one's gonna have to change, but okay, right now. Okay, now on each one that you just placed, you're gonna put a dispenser. After that, you're no longer gonna need the dispenser, so you can get some iron bars or something else. Or okay. Now, once you have this, you're gonna have to put 1 block on top of the half slabs. Raise up the corners until that same block. Then extend this out 1 more on top. And then 1 to the back. Well, I mean 2 to the back. And like so, just make that square right here. And you're gonna cover these sides, because that's where the lava is gonna go, so we do not want it to spill out or anything. Now, the one thing that I did change from the other version 2 is I put the lava on the half slab, so it's like right there on top of the dispensers, so that you can cover this up good, and you can do the same thing. Yeah, look at my arrows. You can do the same thing on every single one. Just cover that up because it creates a lighting glitch if you don't. Okay, just same exact thing. Now that you have that, you're gonna place the lava. Oh, forgot to do. Got it. Now, for this, you can use 3 or 6 lava buckets, depending how much you want to, because technically if you put one, it will extend that way, and it will also work. But I'm using 2. Okay, so let's cover this up. Now you won't need the lava anymore. Now you should cover this side up and this side. Okay. In this corner here, you can also place 2 blocks and change this floor to whatever block you are using. Now, this is the tricky part. You gotta be very quick in here. I guess before placing the lava here, you should place 1 block on these 2 right here. So it's like the dispenser, and 1 block the lava doesn't go down. Put the lava on there. The reason why is that you're gonna be breaking this block and you don't want the lava coming out. This is where the water sources are gonna be at. Okay, so this is starting to take form. This thing is basically it, except for, okay, this is one of the things that you can change depending on what animal you are going to cook. First off, these 2 you place here. Now, you can place glass here, and let me go ahead and put the water. The water goes right there in the back, and you could do that. This, you have to use the glass if you're gonna do it with chickens, because if not, the chickens will go to that part, to the side of the fences, and it won't allow you to kill them. Like this, you're still gonna be able to get all the items and everything, so that's good. So yeah, if you are cooking any other animal, then you can just change this to iron bars. I kinda like better how it looks with iron bars. And since I already have a little chicken cooker, I'm not gonna be using this for chickens. Okay, so once you have all of that, it's time to start working on the redstone, right? Yes. What I usually do is skip 1 block, and then this is where I'm gonna make the wall. There you go. And also 1 block higher over here. Now this design is built mostly for like underground use. I mean, you can use it use it like in a building, but I don't really advise it because, well, I'm not that great at redstone, so the redstone's not gonna be very compact. Of course, if you guys know a way to make the redstone a lot more compact, please leave it in the comments below or make a video response. Okay, so I'm going to use buttons here and here with, I put a redstone lamp, but you can use whatever. The reason why it's kind of close to here, and yeah, I just like putting them there. Now on the back here, I'll show you the redstone over here. That's how the redstone looks like. It goes into T flip-flop, and that activates pistons. Okay, so this is the wall, right? You just gotta remember. So basically, you can put one back here. This is just a T flip-flop, guys, so it's nothing major. And a repeater there on the third tick. That goes to this. What I usually do is put a redstone torch right here. Now this causes a 1 tick pulse, which activates this sticky piston. Oh yeah, it has to be over here. Remember now. That. Oops. Alright, sticky piston there. Oh yeah. The redstone torch has to be right here. That activates this. Then in front of the sticky piston, you put block. Right under here, you can have a redstone torch. And this is gonna lead to the wiring. And that's pretty much it for this side. See? Pretty good. One of the other things you can do is place some sort of lighting here. I used pumpkins on that one, but whatever you want. I'm sure you guys know how this T flip-flop works. Pretty much that pushes the block there, but since this only has a 1-tick pulse, it cannot retract. You cannot bring the block back, but then when you hit it again, it will bring the block back, and that causes the redstone torch not to power this line. Okay, so that side is done. Now this side, you're gonna do basically this exact same thing. Make the T flip-flop here. Okay. One of the things I like to do is actually make it this way. Yeah. Try to make the redstone a little bit as lower as possible. Or yes, put redstone torch there. And then the redstone over here. Now here I'm gonna put a repeating clock, I think it's called, I'm not exactly sure. Which is what I built for the chicken farm. in order to like hatch the eggs. Put this on some delayed third delay, which causes that to repeat like that. But when we hit the T flip-flop, oh wait, oh yes, I know why. This has to be on a third delay. Yeah, right? There you go. So you can see that causes it to turn off. Now, you're gonna get your repeaters and place one under each dispenser. Oops. Once you have that, just connect up your redstone all together. Yeah, and I'll have to place some repeaters somewhere. Okay. I think that's all for the redstone. This will activate the dispensers. Wait a second. Okay. Oh yes, I forgot about that. In the repeating clock, you have to add a repeater there in order for it not to connect. Which, as you can hear, the dispensers are shooting and shooting and shooting, which is basically what you want. And just cover all this up. And you're basically done. Okay. Now, yeah, usually what I was thinking, just add like a door over here or something, somewhere, maybe a little bit hidden, so you could go in and fill up the dispensers. Now, if you fill up the dispensers, full, like the whole thing, you should not have any problems, really. Yeah, you should not have any problems, because it does take, a while to get all those. Let me just get some arrows here. Good, let me talk. Okay. 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 So as I was saying, if you fill up all the dispensers, it will take, a while to get rid of all of them. I mean, I've killed like 150 or so cows in here, and the arrows don't run out. Another reason why I had said before why you should go in there is to get the arrows, but I found out that that's not very helpful, really, because you're not gonna get that many arrows back, and you used up a lot more. It doesn't help. Okay, well, that's pretty much it. This is done. Let's go ahead and test this out. We'll test it out with pigs and cows. You know what? Even chickens. Let me just go change. We'll have to change that to glass. Okay. So you have to make sure this one's up, unless you want some pigs to die in that water, which is not something that we want. So let's just get some pigs in here, a good amount. That's good. I think it's a really nice design. I think it will work on SVP, but I still have to test that out. And there is obviously room for improvement on this, mostly redstone wise, but it's okay. And don't worry, you will be getting every single item. It's actually another problem we had before is that they used to get stuck on the edges, the items, and in this one they don't, which is good. Obviously you can extend this like I had it before, but there's no really need to do that. Okay, once it's all done, you get every single one and it's all cooked. Those are a lot of arrows in there. Well, it looks like a lot of arrows, so you won't get that many back. And you still get some back when you collect this right here. You got 61. One of the things I want to ask you guys is, for the cows, it doesn't matter if it's up or down, by the way. But it is better for you to just put it up. Okay. So, just put in these cows. Like I was going to say, in the wiki it says that both cows and pigs drop 1 to 3 steak or pork chop. Let's see, now we have the cows and these 1 or 2, 3 pork chop. But I've seen that, to me it seems that the cows drop a lot more, or maybe they just drop 3 steak more often than pigs will. Those are on fire, but they're gonna die. Okay, that one didn't. Okay, once it's all done, yeah. See? Well, maybe I did have more cows, but yeah. To me, it seems like they just drop the items more often. Raise this up, and we'll try the chickens. And as you can tell, you haven't seen any items drop on the sides, which is good. One thing I really like about this design is that you can use pretty much any animal and cook them in there. I think it kind of looks cool. Right? If you use this for chickens, then you just use the arrows to make more, the feathers to make more arrows. Yeah, chickens die a lot faster. Voila. Let's just go check. 36 and 42. Good. So as you can tell, this design works pretty much on anything. I didn't test it on mushroom because if you can have mushroom, then you're probably just going to want to, get the mushrooms from it first, making them, regular cows, and then putting them in here. At least that's what I would do. Yeah, it's exact same thing. Not very hard to build. Doesn't take long at all, and it does its job. Especially it works with pigs, which is one of the things that it's very hard to do because those pigs are very hard to cook, like with the lava blade or yeah. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed, and if you like this little design, make sure to leave a like down in the bottom, and thanks for watching.